Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Up-N-Runnin. Thanks for watching. Today on this mighty beast, we're going to take a look at the front end, see if there's anything loose on it, replace some old valve cover gaskets, and who knows what else. So, hope you enjoy it. Alright, we're going to take a look at the front end on this and see what needs to be repaired.
Do me the wobble first, okay?
The steering wheel?
Yeah, back and forth. You're, keep doing that. Yeah, you've got so much place in the gearbox that the pitman arm is coming up and down a little. But keep going.
Okay.
Keep doing that. Just a little further. You know, go a little further stroke.
Oh, alright.
Water need to be on.
Right, excuse me. Right now, Ken, that's good.
Okay.
The gearbox, I want you to look at it before we lift it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll check it out.
The gearbox, actually the shaft is doing this. I'm exaggerating.
Yeah.
It's kind of an optical illusion.
Okay.
But go ahead, Robert. What were you saying?
The water has to be on before you start it up.
No, you just don't let it run a long time without the water. You got to turn the gas on, hit the choke, turn the ignition on. You see it?
Yeah, I see what you're talking about.
It actually comes up and down, which means there's a lot of space in between the two gears.
Yeah.
And then it actually rotates to the side of it.
Can you tighten these?
I've only done power ones. I've never done a manual.
I'll have to look into that a little bit because there's no fluid in these.
Right.
So, okay.
So, and now maybe that right outer, just maybe a pinch, but besides that, even the idler, which is usually bad, looks good.
Yeah, there's not a lot of play in this stuff.
Now we're going to check ball joints and control arm.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if there is any play in there, it's just a tiny bit.
None that I would do anything with.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
Now we'll jack it up and up. Can you see that bottom one?
Is it the bottom? Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
As soon as I lifted, I went, whoa.
That is all that's coming that far out of this joint.
Alright.
Try and go harder and let me see if the front does anything. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna, while it's in the air, I'm gonna try and check the control arm.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't
Just feel a little there, feel that?
Yeah. Not much though.
It's not terrible. I would, if they would grease it, grease it.
Yeah. Alright.
But that ball joint's bad, bad.
Yeah, that is bad.
Everything all right, Rob?
What?
Hey, babe, could you call? That's on, right?
Yeah.
You can edit it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the front. Don't do anything.
Alright, so we're going to have to do lower ball joints on this, and the steering gearbox was loose, but it looks adjustable. If we get in there, see I've cleaned some of the crud away and it looks adjustable, so I think I'll be able to tighten this back up and take care of the issue here. So it'll just be 2 ball joints and then an alignment. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get that adjusted. Alright, so what I did is I loosened that nut up, and then that center thing's got a slot in it for a screwdriver, and I went ahead and screwed that in, and it did tighten up the gearbox a little bit. I'm at the end of the adjustment right now. It definitely seems better. I don't know that it's perfect yet, so we'll have to try it out and see how it goes after we get the ball joints in. Alright, we're having issues with valve cover gaskets leaking, so we're going to go ahead and replace those today. Alright guys, something I'm going to show you when you do valve covers, and be sure to do, if you look, I think you can see it. I'm going to try to watch the camera here. There, you can probably see it. See how this is whoopied down? You need to get in there and bang those back out. They're all like that on valve covers. So you just need to get in there right here and just tap them all back down, and that will help them seal better. Like this one's bent pretty bad. The rest of these three aren't too bad at all. If you look down the valve cover, you can see where the little bends are. Be sure to straighten those back out, and you'll get a much better seal on your valve cover. Alright, I wanted to tell you why I was using a little cardboard underneath that valve cover again. And the reason is I want to, at these divots, or the holes, excuse me, I want to put a little divot in there so that when you tighten it up, because that's where most of the force is going to get exerted, and it's going to want to pull back in. And if you put a little, in this case, a little crown on it, it'll help it'll help the valve cover seal more uniformly, and you're less apt to get leaks. Alright, we've got both of these put back on. I just give these bolts a snug. I don't even really crank them down because I don't want them to spit the gasket out. And you know, if they do weep a little bit, you can always just tweak them a little bit more, you know, like maybe after you drive it a little bit. But anyway, we're all done with that, so hopefully it won't pour oil out down the side of the engine anymore. All right, I ran home to grab a bite to eat, and I just wanted to take a quick peek at this. Man, this is probably really dark. But anyway, there's no major smoke coming off of it, so it's not just pouring out anyway. So I'll just keep an eye on it and see if it leaks anymore, but hopefully we got it. All right, that's going to do it for another episode of Up and Running. I hope you enjoyed it. Come back next time. We'll continue to work on the old 66 Chevy. Alright, that's going to wrap it up for another... I'm not sure if you can see me or not. I guess you can. Alright, that's... Oh, I forgot. It's going to wipe. Okay, now that I've totally screwed that up, that probably is not going to look the most awesome. So anyway, alright, we'll try it again.